What's happening, guys? Today we're gonna start my first episode of my Minecraft Let's Play, um, and I'm super excited for this because this is a game I love playing, and when you play with other people or you show other people, it's fun. It's good to get feedback and you see how people react and how people would change things and stuff like that. So this is good for me. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely excited, and hope you guys are too. I want you guys to enjoy this. I want you guys to give me feedback. I want you guys to be a part of this because this is a series I'm gonna enjoy making. And one thing I like about Let's Plays, especially when I'm just like looking around on YouTube for Let's Plays, the one thing I look for is a Let's Play that goes really for a really long time. When I search, I go to level 1. I search immediately for episode 100 or something like that, because if they're going for a long time, they're either dedicated or people enjoy it, and that's all I want out of this. And the longer it goes, the better it is for everybody. I'm not one of those people to get bored of a world and change it and start it up. I can just go to a new section if I wanted to and start up from there. Best thing about this game, though, is that, well, I guess the best and the worst thing is that updates don't, when biomes change, you have to go to a part you've never been to before. But I guess the decent part of that is that you can just go to a different part of the world you've never been to and find one of those biomes or something like that. But you have to go deep in the more, or the longer you play a level or one map. Say you're playing it for 4 years, and that's like 7, 8 major updates maybe, and by that time you're running out of space, and it's a bit of a pain. But you know, that's how this game goes, and we'll see how it goes from here on out. But back to the gameplay, I guess. One thing I do like is like mountainous ranges. I don't, or mountain ranges, I guess, mountainous areas. One thing I am not super into is snow, and unfortunately those two coincide most of the time. But what I'm looking for is a mountainy area, and I think I found one, but that's my ideal location. I don't really like making my base out in the desert or in the snow. As I said, I kind of like mountainous areas, and this looks like a good one. So we may have found a space for a base too. There's a jungle right there. Oh, you can only, there it is. The jungle right there. So hopefully we can find an area right here. Oh, there's another one. Hopefully, oh yeah, this looks good so far. Hopefully we can find a base kind of area here. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, this looks good. Right over there. Just like most people who go on their first episode, we're just trying to find a base or something to stay before it gets dark, and we have to deal with the mobs that come out at night. But I do love exploring. Exploring's quite fun. We got some coal here. We're gonna pick this up real quick, just so I can have something to build on when I get into the base, and it's just not a just hanging out kind of time period. But yeah, I've been playing Minecraft for 3-4 years now, actually, and but I've never really gotten to be able to show it off or, you know, play it and put it on YouTube and stuff like that. So hopefully, oh nice, okay. So hopefully this is something that I can do for a long time. And we found our base. I'm not even going to go anywhere else. This is where we're going to stay. Yep, get all that. Mobs, unfortunately, but this is where we're going to stick, I think. Okay. Yeah, this is a nice place. I forgot who the YouTuber is, but he does this thing where he builds everything, or a lot of his stuff, like inside his cave and stuff like that. And that's something I actually quite like the idea of, and that's something I've been doing ever since I saw him do it. Just in building stuff on the inside where nothing he really does is outside, which I find to be really cool. I think it's creative, and that's something I will probably be doing a lot of. I do build outside, and it's not going to be an exact copy or anything. I just like that idea a little bit. So building underground or finding a good underground space as well as a good outside space is good for me. And it looks like this world is accommodating of both, which is fantastic. And then we can do a whole lot of stuff with that. But for now, I'm going to light this place up, and then I'm going to look for some food before it gets dark again. And probably in some sheep. I hate how close snow is to mountains. Dang, this is probably going to be the only issue. We're probably going to have to get some farms early for the animals. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Okay. Which is okay. Farms are easy to make. They're just... I'd like... Normally at the beginning, I'd kind of like... I mean, I can just build myself a path over... Oh, shoot. I keep forgetting about that. But I mean, I can just build myself a path if I wanted to, just right out here. And then I'd have a space to go after before I make my farm, I mean. Because I don't have the materials right now to make one. But I do have the animals at the moment. I don't have any of the other stuff I need, though. I don't have any wood, and I don't have anything. I would like, as I said, the sheep. There's more cows, pigs. I don't really want to get too far away from here. I'll get lost. One thing I see with people is how well they know their areas. I'm not one of those people. I always get lost, which is which is too bad. But God, we got a lot of animals here. I just saw the sheep, and I pray to God it didn't like run away. There you are. There's one sheep. Oh, two sheep. I think I only have 2 sheep, which is a bit of an issue. I need one more. And as for this being on Xbox, the only problem I guess is getting the updates a bit later. Other than that, it's kind of the same thing. when I'm starting this. We're currently at the horse update, which is cool, but the update I'm mostly waiting for is the clay and the ice biome kind of update, which I'm excited for. That's something I really want to see. Okay, shoot, it's starting to get dark, but I need that one more bed. Or one more wool for that bed. And I don't think I'm going to find it. It's starting to get dark. Damn. Oh, wow, how tough is that? Hello. We'll get you later. For now, let's go back to our base. I'm going to grab a bit more wood just so I don't run out. I can make my door and my bed, just make sure. Okay. Productive. Decently productive first day. I can definitely move on from here. This area I got is quite exciting. It is to me at least. It's something I can definitely work with. Here we go. Right down here, up here, and in here. Perfect. We're just gonna dig into the wall. Make a little area for our bed. This is temporary, obviously. I'm definitely going to get rid of this little area as we go deeper into this Let's Play, but for now, this will work just fine. And I hate it here. That's fine, whatever. We'll sleep till the morning. But this is definitely temporary. Something I can definitely change. No mobs, right? I think we're in a perfect spot because the mobs can't get us from here. I guess the skeletons can, but... And then over here, I've got enough light so that they don't pop in and out. I'm pretty sure. I guess the only worry is from up here, which is I can deal with. Yeah, I don't really see them coming from up here and causing an issue. I can always light it up, obviously, but right now I don't see too much of an issue. Alright, then we're going to get ourselves a furnace going. I am going to run this wooden pick into the ground, by the way. Sorry. I'm not one for wasting resources this early in the game. Mainly because resources are not difficult to come by, they're just something I don't really waste too often on silly things, so I'm not just going to get rid of some stone here. Stone's something I like to build with a lot, or at least I tend to use a lot of it when I'm doing floors and other stuff like that, so I don't want to get rid of my stone too quickly. Now that we got enough for a furnace. Good thing about Minecraft on Xbox One and 2 is you don't have to remember what the I don't remember the word, they're not codes or anything, but you just don't have to remember the placement when you're crafting stuff. It's kind of just there for you. Just search the section you want and you're good to go, which is fantastic. It's a good help. It's not difficult, and it's it's just one of those things that makes it just a little bit easier to deal with. I'm gonna put a chest right here. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna grow that sapling out right out here. one of the first things I like to do is make myself a tree farm. That's always high on my list, mainly because I use a lot of wood as well. And mainly because you'd like a lot of, I keep saying I use a lot of this, a lot of that, but you'd like a lot of everything really. So farms for most things is definitely on the agenda, at least. And wait for this last one. But yeah, so right as this video, it'll end in a moment. I'm gonna end it in a second, but I want to take a look at this cave, or see if I have a better way into it at least. So you get some, I guess I can get some stairs here or something. I guess whatever works. Alright. Okay. Okay, this works, I guess. Yeah, this is a nice area at least. Frickin' mobs everywhere already. So we'll come down here better equipped. Whoa. The controller is out of its mind right now. And I'm gonna die because of it. But yeah, next episode we'll go down there and we'll check that place out. But it looks very promising from where I saw it, at least, especially on this side as well. These are areas I can definitely work with. A zombie, definitely work with, and we'll visit that next time though, right? But that's it, guys. So for now, peace.